Hey everyone, welcome to Rena Reads. My name is Sharena, and what we're going to be talking about today is your circle of friends or your circle of people that you frequently speak to who brings their personal influence into your life. So we're going to see just how the people around you that's close to you or who you speak to frequently, just like the kind of influence that they carry and how it, affects you. Okay, so I want to see what's going on. Now, I was meditating before I had started this reading, and I did hear something. I heard, so what that bitch gonna do? So how that came to me, because I was just like shuffling some cards, and then I felt like I was overhearing a message, like a phone call. So somebody literally could have been talking about you and discussing your personal business regarding any matter. And I don't know if whatever they were discussing about you offended someone in that conversation, because I heard somebody say, and it was a woman's voice, or it could have been a man, but I heard somebody say, "What that bitch gonna do?" So I don't know if somebody planned on confronting you about something, addressing a certain matter with you, and if they're going to be, kind of aggressive about it, but somebody's been discussing you and your personal business to a degree where it's like, yeah, it's disrespectful, but these are supposed to be people that you talk to on a frequent basis. So I feel like this is people who've been talking about behind your back. And if you've been suspecting like somebody who've been, I don't know, like you don't feel all the way comfortable around them, like to share your business with them, but you do sometimes because you're friends. But I don't know, sometimes you may say something to be like, why I tell that person that? This person could be jealous. Now this exact card just showed up in the collective reflection for September. So if you haven't watched that, you may need to watch that too, because something might relate. Um, yeah, this person could be jealous about something that pertains to whatever they're talking about regarding you. I did say this person was going to be aggressive. They want to argue. But this is supposed to be a person that you feel a connection with. Or maybe they want to argue about a connection that you have in your life. Let's see what's going on. Somebody could have had a conflict with your mom. Like somebody could have argued with another person's, like, okay, so let's say you went over your friend's house, right? And I don't know, something about your friend and their mom or their parents or older sister or older feminine figure, they got into it, possibly over money. I feel like there was a disagreement about what to do regarding a connection, and I feel like there were very strong opinions, and somebody was too focused on the connection and not enough about money, because we got forget love where the money at, followed by taking you home to my mom. This could have been about somebody who took somebody home to meet the folks, and the folks didn't like them because they judged them for their financial background or lack thereof. Somebody is saying, I don't care what they said, I want you. So somebody here is standing firm about a connection versus what they're unable to provide. This could be someone interfering in a connection, in a present connection. So this could be like a third party. Ooh, girl, let me tell you. Didn't I say it was a conversation being had? Yeah, they're spreading business. So it was something. Let's see. What's the underlying thing of what's going on in here in this situation? Okay. Somebody here has a tendency to be obsessive. We got obsessiveness right here. And we got manipulative at the bottom. So it says obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. So whoever this person is, they just bring the mood down. They drag your energy down. And especially when they're trying to exert power over other people or over a situation, this person could lack self-esteem. And this is how they get their ego boosted. It's when they feel like they can control people or control the situation or take things from people. Somebody even could have stole money or stole an opportunity for someone to get some money. We got codependency at the bottom. And so this is a relationship addiction. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself some more self-love. So it's funny because I actually have the codependency deck right here. So I'm about to see just how codependent they actually are. How are they showing up as codependent? Okay. Too many cards. Flip. It says indirect communication is avoidance Indirect communication is avoidance and unhealthy communication. I'm not sure if I said that in this reading or in the collective reflection, but I said something about someone doing something indirectly. Like they're not being upfront, they're being shady. I think that was in the collective reflection. You may need to watch that one as well because I feel like it's related. So like I said, this person is having outside conversations with other people about what's going on and how they feel about your situation. Like I feel like they just having other opinions that they're not telling you about. But when you come around, it's very weird energy. You've been picking up with some weird, inconsistent energy. Okay, it says think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? Like every time that you talk to this person, how do you feel afterwards? Do you feel happy and energetic, motivated, or do you feel down, conflicted, confused, and just negative? If it's the latter, then that's an unhealthy connection. You could have recently asked this person for help or money, and they're dragging your ass about it. When you gonna get my money? When you gonna get my money? When you gonna get my money? So they're just like ignoring all of the times that you may have helped them and you didn't be on their ass about when they were going to pay you back. But the minute that you ask them for some money, they're on your neck about it. And it's just like, okay, this will be the last time I ask you for some help. You know, something like that. I want to get some tarot cards. What's going on? Can I get some more details, please? Wow. This exact card came out in the collective reflection. We got the King of Wands. Let's see. We got the Lovers in reverse. All right. And we got the Hermit. They'll be dealing with the Leo, Gemini, Virgo. Again, with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, also in the reverse. And I shuffled these cards. That's crazy. Because same thing from the other reading. So, King of Wands here talks about someone who puts a plan together and they fulfill that plan. They fulfill that plan to the greatest degree possible to their capabilities. And usually it works for them because they have strong willpower, they have strong initiative, and this is somebody who is unique in the way that they take actions because they just trust their gut instincts, they trust their sense of direction, and they have natural command, if that makes sense, or natural authority that says, you know what, I'm unafraid of the challenges that before me because I have a goal that's stronger than my challenges, and I'm going to make sure that I fulfill that goal. So I feel like somebody is just very passionate about fulfilling something or achieving something or putting a plan together and fulfilling that plan. And now with the Lovers here showing up in the reverse, This is somebody who feels like they are being tempted to be influenced away from the goals and the plans that they set forth for themselves. This person feels like they're being distracted away from what everybody else thinks, what everybody else feels that they should be doing or focus on, or just other sideline activities that doesn't resonate with whatever the initial goal or plan is. So somebody could be saying, why don't you come hang out instead? Why don't you come kick it with us? Why don't you, instead of working on your goals, why don't you come, kick it with us for the night? And I don't know. I feel like somebody feel like they're being pulled away from what they feel like they should focus on. And that's causing a rift. Okay, because I feel like somebody is staying firm on, I feel like that was last month's reflection too. I feel like that was the title of August reflection. What it's time to stand firm. So I feel like somebody is staying true to that. They're staying firm on what they said they want to do. They're staying firm on a goal or a plan or an idea or a boundary even, and they're not shaking from that. They're not drifting away from that. And I feel like that's why the lovers is in reverse, because somebody want to argue why you should come with us and not stay with you. Does that make sense? That could be a literal conversation too. Somebody could be trying to figure out who's going to stay with who and where another person want to leave. Somebody could be wanting to move out and another person wants them to stay or something like that. Or I don't know, but the influence is not influencing. Does that make sense? Like somebody is not being peer pressured to do whatever the other person want to do. Somebody is staying firm in what they set for themselves, and I feel like that's why somebody is want to argue, and that's why somebody is gossiping to another outside person about what's going on in y'all situation. Somebody even feel like you owe them to do whatever they want to do. Like they feel like, oh well, because I helped you out, you should want to do this for me, or you should want to stay, or you should want to do this, you should want to do that. And I feel like this King of Wands is like, no, I said I wanted to do this, and I'm going to do just that. I'm not going to do what you want me to do over there. I'm going to do what I want to do over here. Does that make sense? I don't care well what your mom and daddy said. If they don't like you, I love you. That could be a conversation too. Or I don't care what this third party said. If they trying to get in between us, it's something I don't know. This could take form in a variety of different ways. Now, with the hermit here, the thing that I see somebody doing right now is taking the time to contemplate what they really want to do. Because, like I said, the lovers is in reverse. Somebody is under heavy persuasion, heavy temptation to steer off path. And the reason why the hermit is here, I feel, is because they're contemplating just how different things are about to be. And I feel like they're preparing themselves for that. They know a relationship is not about to be the same. They know a connection is not going to work out, or they know a separation is about to happen in some kind of way, or they know a conflict is brewing to happen, because the King of Wands is the king of action. And sometimes the king got to step out and take action. And sometimes that can take part in a conflict that needs to be settled. So some of you know that a conflict is on its way, and you're just preparing for how you're going to approach it and hopefully overcome it. So I feel like this hermit is here saying, what is likely to happen and how can I best prepare for it? Because it's going to happen and I need to be prepared for it. Because I know what I want, and I know what I want is different from what they want. So there's going to be a clash eventually. How is that likely going to happen? How is that likely going to take place? And what am I willing to do about it? That's what that hermit is here saying. Some of you could be going to, that could be what that conversation is too. Somebody going to another person trying to get advice about how to handle the situation. And that could be where I heard, well, what that bitch gonna do? Somebody could be saying it. Like, okay, if you do that and if you say that, what that bitch gonna do? Shit. That could be a conversation. I don't know, but that could be why that conversation was being had, because somebody was going to another person for advice about how they should prepare for something that's soon to happen. So just be mindful of things being intense throughout the month of September, especially with the people that you frequently talk to on a regular basis. What are some likely things that they can expect with the situation throughout the month? What are some likely things that they can expect throughout the month? Stress kills, so why not heal? You're being told to think positive despite all the negativity going on in the situation. Don't dwell on the negativity. Just when the time calls for it to be addressed, address it then. But until then, just be positive and stay focused on what makes you happy. That's why that King of Wands is here, because it represents the sun, it's Leo energy. Um, Something this past Leo season could have been very well for you. You could have got recognized or something just was really, it was working out for you. So I feel like you're being told to just continue focusing on what's been working out for you thus far. And then whenever a situation come up that's an obstacle, focus on it when it come up, but don't dwell on it. Yeah, right. Exactly. Live it up. Okay. Go make new memories. Go create memories. Have the time of your life. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus on what other people are trying to bring into your life to argue about, or what these other people could be talking about when you're not around. Don't worry about that. Because does it kindle joy? Does it kindle peace? That literally, like I just said with the King of Wands, does it make you happy? If not, forget it. Focus on what brings you joy and peace. And if these people are not it, don't talk to them. That's why you got the Hermit as your last card. That's the guidance. If you need to go in solitude to have your peace, you go do that. Especially if you have manipulative and obsessive people consistently trying to show up in your life inconsistently. That causes stress. Ill. No. Stress kills, so why not heal? And go do the things that bring you joy and peace and happiness and fun. Go do these things. Don't focus on whatever the fuck they're trying to argue about. That's not it. That's not the focus. So what are some things that you could look forward to on a positive note? Please go watch the other reflection, because I did say something about indulgence. So there could be some nice things, like nice foods. You could go on like self-care retreats. Literally, some of you could be going out to like other celebrations, other gatherings. You could be traveling. Or you're just going to be having like a fine dining, fine living experience throughout the, like, I feel like you're going to take yourself out, or you're going to go out and you're just going to allow yourself to splurge a little. And that could be another reason why somebody want to be jealous and talk shit, because maybe they could be seeing you, indulge a little. And that's okay to indulge and have fun, to do things that bring you comfort. If people want to talk shit about it, let them talk shit about it. Okay. But just be aware. Just be aware that when they be talking that shit, okay, when the time calls for it to be addressed, address it then. But until then, enjoy yourself. Just at the same time, be aware. Because I feel like it's also saying be on your toes. Well, not on your toes, but like just have your alert up. When your spidey senses go off, listen. Like, okay, I feel like a situation is about to transpire with how I need to prepare myself. But until then, relax. Until your spidey senses go off, you cool. You're healing. You're relaxing. Some of you literally could be going to like something like a spa or something, because I'm seeing her take like a luxury bath. Like I'm seeing somebody doing like one of those milk baths or even mud baths or something. Somebody's going to the spa. Somebody doing something to go relax. Go relax and go do that. Go have your peace. Okay, so that's all that I have for the circle check. I hope that made sense. But if you want more information about your situation, I do offer friendship readings and stuff like that. And yeah, feel free to check out the rest of the links and all the other content that I offer. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.